Guys, it's pasta night at the sorority house, and we're making a white lasagna. So the whole key to this dish is this incredibly flavorful ricotta cheese that we're gonna make. So I have 3 tubs of ricotta, and I use 6 eggs, 2 eggs per. So I got a big dollop of garlic in there, some salt and pepper. I've got some baby spinach, Parmesan cheese. Guys, we're just gonna load this all up, and I got some mozzarella cheese too. That's key. Make all this cheesy spinach mixture just absolutely delicious. So we're gonna give that a nice little mix, get it all well incorporated, mix those eggs up really good. That's gonna help hold all this cheese together so it doesn't just ooze everywhere. This is gonna be perfect to layer in our lasagna. So let's get started. First thing I did was I made a simple bechamel. It's a roux, flour, butter, a little bit of milk, get a nice thick consistency. That's it, real basic. You could grate a little nutmeg in there if you like. So we're gonna start layering. I have these noodles that kind of cook. You don't have to pre-cook them, so they're perfect. I put those in. Another little layer of bechamel goes right on top of that. Just kind of swirl it around, get an even layer. Put a little Parmesan in there for some extra flavor. And guys, I'm gonna start putting that ricotta cheese down. Put a few dollops, and we're just going to kind of spread it. And I know it looks loose right now, but when it cooks, those eggs are going to firm up, and it's going to really just hold together. Next, I've got some rotisserie chicken that's all shredded. We're just going to put a layer of that in there. A little bit more of that bechamel. Keep this thing nice and wet, super creamy. Look at that, real easy. It takes a little time to build this thing, but you always set a little time aside if you're going to make a lasagna. So we're going to just layer this thing out. More noodles. Guys, I got some more of that bechamel. We'll go ahead and throw on another layer of that killer ricotta cheese. Kind of just spread that all around. It's super simple. There's no rules here, guys. If you forget to put some Parmesan or you forget the chicken, it doesn't matter. To put it on the next layer. It's all going to the same place, and it's going to just build up and be perfect any way you look at it. So we're just going to keep going with our layers, chicken and bechamel and Parmesan and more of that ricotta and our noodles. And when we get near the top, guys, a little bit more of that parm, another final layer of chicken. And we're going to load this up with some mozzarella. We'll just use the last of the cheese that we have here. Get this all covered. And I'm going to hit that with some foil first. I want this whole thing to kind of cook through before we start letting it brown. I'm at about 375 and we go 30 minutes. Pull that foil off, guys. I'm going to go back in for another 30 minutes. And after 1 hour at 375, look at that. That thing is ready. Now let it rest so it doesn't start oozing like anything. It needs to kind of just sit and relax for a second. But when you pull it out, look at those layers of flavor. It's just absolutely perfect. Guys, I try it. It's creamy. The chicken is delicious in there. The cheese is amazing. All that ricotta and the garlic and the spinach. Man, what a treat. Thanks for watching. Cheers, everyone.